What's going on, TSG? This is Bo, and I'm back at y'all with the fifth part of this 5 for 5 or 10, but this time we changed everything up. Um, as you know, the first part, I think we broke down the passes, and a lot of people got to talking in group me, and we wanted to see who really was the best passers when you looked at the numbers. So what we did, TSG got together, we went out there and hired a numbers expert. His name is Scooby McDouglas. Is that your name?
Scooby McDouglas here. What's going on, TSG people?
And what he done was he went inside the numbers and broke it down, and he's going to deliver right here on the Bo Show the top 5 passers according to the numbers and the top 5 rushers in TSG in Madden 16. So first off, how did you come up with the passing? What did you put together to figure out who was the top passers?
So we got the analysts over here at accurates.net to go through the numbers and see, we want to know who the best QBR rating was for all the players. So we went through. The criteria was that you had to have at least 100 pass attempts in order to be qualified. So if you had 50 or 30, or you had a quarterback who was 58.3 because he threw the ball 10 times, he didn't count. We wanted to see the bulk of your season. So we went through and averaged those out for the quarterbacks that you used for that particular season. And then we multiplied those numbers by 5, the number of seasons that we played, to get this magical TSG Madden 16 QBR for all the players.
Okay. So let's go ahead and dig right into this. At number 5, this is the passing. We're gonna do the rushing right after this. We're gonna try to go through it real fast because we know y'all want to get this done in about 10 minutes so y'all can listen to it. And when we put it out there, we need y'all to reply on Group Me what you think. So number 5 is actually Blizz of the Baltimore Ravens. This is shocking because I didn't think a gunslinger would make this list. Did that shock you when you did the numbers?
We got through it. I was definitely thinking that Blizz was not going to be in the top 10, but sure enough, he ended up at number 5 with some great seasons. He had some. His 2016, he had a 112.1 QBR. He stayed over 100 more than he did under, giving him a 102.02 QBR in Madden 16. Very impressive.
Okay, at number 4. We had Coach Cap of the New Orleans Saints. Let me start before you get into this. And see, this is what one of the coaches that I say he's a very safe passer. So, like, if you yourself, and him at number 4, if you yourself, if you had one drive and you had 40 seconds, would you take the number 4 ranked Coach Cap, or would you take the number 5 ranked Blizz, and you had 40 seconds, no timeouts, and you had to go 80 yards to pass that ball? Who are you gonna take?
The number says that Captain Sabo of the New Orleans Saints is probably the more efficient passer. However, the gunslinger mentality that Blizz that he presents, man, it's almost a toss-up. They weren't that far. They weren't that far apart with Cap coming in at 105.44. The difference is that Captain will probably do it with any quarterback. With his 2018 season, he mastered a 116.2 with Tim Tebow.
Yeah, that's impressive with Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow, hot garbage. That is very, very impressive. All right, so let's keep it moving. All right, number 3 is this guy names just keep popping up in top 5s all over the place. Me personally, I'm about sick of it. But San Diego's Coach Banco, the number 3 passer in TSG last year. What did you notice with his Madden 16 with the numbers?
Man, towards the end, that dude got better and better playing quarterback. With his 2018 with 119.6 and his 2019 with 116.6, giving him a total of 108.1. He was number 2 in the conference passing. I always thought for him to be a rusher. But he passes just as well as the good ones. So this was probably more impressive to me. But his resume shows he's a winner. He knows how to get it done, and the evidence is right there. Banco is one of the top passers in TSG.
Yeah, number 3. All right, number 2, the New England Patriots. Coach Turner Ninja comes in at number 2, and Ninja, we knew he was going to be up here somewhere. So number 2 don't shock me at all. What did you see from him?
The interesting thing about Ninja was that he actually played better without Tom Brady. That was the interesting part. He ended up with his 2018 and 2019 by far the best QBRs at 131 and 133. Like, there's no one who there's one other player who came close to that, but just to have those back to back, putting him number 2 overall at 111.34, number 1 in the conference. Ninja's is gonna, he's meticulous with his passing. We knew that he's going to be up here. That's why he's one of the TSG's best.
Okay, so that 133 in 2019, was that the best, or you really don't know? Was that the all-around best for any quarterback in any season?
That was the all-around best. 2019, 133 QBR.
Off the top, would you know which quarterback that wasn't Brady? That was Garoppolo, right? Yeah, that had to be Garoppolo.
I don't think it was Garoppolo. I think it was.
He went somewhere. He went to somebody else.
Yeah, one of the rookie guys.
Okay. All right, so number 1 passing TSG on the list. What we did was Coach gave us his top 10. I think he came in like number 7 or 8. It's Sin. This dude, Madden 16. It's always him at the top. What did you notice from him? Did he? I know he used 2 quarterbacks. Did it stay the same, or was one quarterback better than the other?
He had a little drop off. Stafford started out real strong. You can see his 2016 and 2017 amazing runs at 128.2, and his 2017 was at 131.8. He finished out strong with he ended up having 4 seasons that he was over 100, close even over 110 with his QBR. But he finished out at 117.19, number 1 overall, number 1 in his conference. That man was lethal with the ball. Like, I'm talking about mistake-free football.
Yeah, he had a hell of a Madden 16.
He ended up being a monster at Madden 16, and that's because he took care of the ball.
Yeah, so there you have it. It was Blizz at number 5, Coach Cap at number 4, Coach Banco at number 3, Coach Ninja at number 2, and Coach Sin at number 1. We're going to take a quick break, and we can come right back to you with the Russian. We are back with the TSG numbers expert, Mr. Scooby McDouglas. I keep messing your name all up. That's what your name is?
Scooby McDouglas. But it's okay. We know that you're not really good at you know what? Never mind.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, check this out. At number 5, this is going to shock everybody. It's actually Coach RJ of the Carolina Panthers. This shot at number 5 in rushing. Like, I know when you broke the numbers down, you did not expect to see his name.
Did not expect to see RJ up there with the Carolina Panthers, but, dual threat rushing, quarterback and rushing, we actually... So here's the thing. Same formula. For the running backs, it was a little bit different, right? So you had 50 carries was the minimum amount to be in addition to this numbers game. So you had to have a minimum of 50 carries per rusher. So, it looked like he had like maybe two rushers, a starter, a backup, and then you add Cam Newton. Gave this man, an average of 1,500 yards a season. No one can argue with that. In the NFC, he ended up being only ranked number 4. However, he was number 5 overall in all of TSG.
So I'm seeing 1,928 yards in 2016. Was that the year he won the division? Can you remember correctly or not?
I actually think it was the year after that.
The year after that he won the division? Okay, but that shocked me, man. Okay, let's keep it moving. Number 4 is Coach Cap. He's going to show up in both top 5s in New Orleans. And who was actually his running back last year? I can't remember. Who did he have back there?
So his first couple of seasons, the Saints had Mark Ingram back there. dueling out with CJ Spiller. They drafted a rookie running back who tore up the league, tore it up. That boy was running all over the place. Kevin Brackett was his name.
Okay.
And then the addition of Tebow, it just got crazy. Tebow by far was the best running quarterback. He didn't ever eclipse 1,000 yards, but most of the other quarterbacks only hit about 300, 400 yards. Tebow was getting up into the 700, 800s rushing.
So in 2018, they had 2,176 yards. That was Tebow, right? Tebow was on this team?
Yeah, Tebow was on those teams. The last 17, 18, and 19 were all Tebow years.
Okay, very, very impressive. Let's keep it moving. At number 3, again, it's Coach Banko of the Chargers, man. This guy passing and now rushing. He's showing his dominance in TSG, man. So what did you notice from him, man?
Same thing. Got Banko at the number 3 rusher in all of TSG, but the definite best rusher in the AFC with crazy 1,800 and 1,700 and 2,100 yard seasons. Like, man was a beast.
I think he did it with multiple backs too, because I think he traded Melvin Gordon midway through the franchise, so it didn't even matter who he had back there. Them linemen were just opening up holes, man. Them backs was going through him.
I mean, 1,700. He averaged, when we came out, we did the math. He averaged 1,784 yards a season in all 5 seasons. That's what he ended up with.
Very impressive, very impressive. So number 2, and this kind of a shocker, actually seeing don't finish number 1 or something. He was the second best rusher. And what sticks out is in season 2016, which would have been season 2 in the franchise, 2,238 yards. Was that the top in all of the franchise, or did you know of?
That was not the top.
It wasn't? Okay.
The top. Well, let's go on. Let's go on and talk about Sin right fast.
Okay.
So, again, same thing. Sin running through the whole league, literally. 1,600, 2,200, 1,500, 1,400. And then at the end, right when you thought that he was on his way out, 2,171 to average 1,797 yards. Number 2 in all of TSG, but only number 2 in the NFC, which is crazy.
Yep, that leaves number 1, which was the top rusher in TSG, Minnesota Vikings coach, Jay Killer. This doesn't shock me because he actually put a running back last year into the Hall of Fame, in Adrian Peterson. So he came back with Adrian Peterson in Madden 16. I know he traded him a bit early. But I do see he did this with a drop-off in 2016 of only 1,207 yards. I wonder what happened. That was his Super Bowl year too, right?
That was the year that he traded AP for Lamar Miller.
Oh, okay.
He was going to get adjusted to Lamar Miller, but after that, once he found him at the back that he was going to go, it got better and better with 17, and then finished off with 2 1,900-yard seasons to give him a total of 1,811 yards per season in all 5 of these seasons. It was very impressive. But all that being said, the best season for any TSG player was 2016 Ruger's Rams with 2401. That was the best season. Todd Gurley went ham that season.
Damn, Ruger, he had an impressive man 16, man. Did you see in Banko's list, he finished 6th all time. He had a very impressive man 16, no doubt about that. So going back through it, 5 was RJ, 4 Cap, 3 Banko, 2 Sin, and the Minnesota Vikings and Jay Killer finished number 1. Okay, now what we gonna do is throughout the season, Scooby McDouglas is going to check the numbers, and we're going to get him on the show, and he's going to come tell us who playing good quarterback, who playing bad quarterback. He's going to be looking at the defenses, the offense, wide receivers, running backs, man. Anything besides the offensive line. Where he can break down, in the numbers, he's going to be on the show letting us know exactly what's going on in TSG. We want to thank you for your time, buddy. We appreciate your effort, man. And we'll be getting up with you shortly, man.
All righty. Thank you much, man. Y'all have a good one. Madden 17's around the corner. Good luck to everybody, man. Hey, it's all in the numbers. You can lie, but the numbers don't lie. Get your games up, everybody.
Peace. What's going on, TSG? As promised, I am back with Coach Sin. This guy dominated Madden 16, 4 Super Bowl appearances, man. He got his first ring in Madden 16 Season 1, which everybody probably looks at as the most important season. He moved from, he was coaching Detroit, and now he's in Arizona, in the good weather. He got Patrick Peterson, and probably the best team in Madden 17. Go look at that roster. We talking about Coach Sin of the Arizona Cardinals. What's going on, man?
How you doing, baby?
We chilling. Okay, let's go ahead and dig right into this thing, man. All right. We going to start this one off with the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the top 10 all time was dropped today, and you see a coach like Coach Jay Killer that you dominated in Madden 16. You see Coach Banco, who didn't do what you done in Madden 16. Them guys was on the list, but you wasn't, man. How did it make you feel, man?
Personally, we just look at who's the most hated in the league. I feel like Bill Belichick and the Patriots, you know what I mean? Like, whatever I do, everybody got an issue with it, but, we just keep winning. We keep getting W's. Initially, like Belichick was, when he first came in the league, he was bad. I was bad when I came back in Madden 15. I wasn't on top of my game. I told you I was going to get it back together. I came back in Madden 16 and held it down. So the disrespect is at an all-time high, but I stay smacking y'all niggas in the mouth. All y'all. Smacking you in your mouth. You listening to the...
Hold tight. Yeah. We got you, Sin?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I thought I lost you. Okay, so you come in, like you said, Madden 15, and you were losing the Ninja, and he was beating you. I remember one time you was close, and you missed a field goal, and it messed with you. And then Season 1, Madden 16... you meet him in the Super Bowl. How did it make you feel, man, when you knocked him off, man, and got that first Super Bowl victory?
All honesty, it felt like I told you so. You know what I mean? When I first came in the league, I told you, the comp is pretty much small out here. The guy really ain't good. You heard it, Ninja. You really ain't good, boy. But he do his thing around here. You know what I mean? I couldn't catch the rhythm, but you know what I mean. And I felt like I didn't have a team that I was playing with. I was playing with a makeshift jet squad. I said, give me a squad that I like. I'ma smack niggas in their mouth. And I felt like you gave me the Lions. That's who I run with. I smack you in your mouth. The Cardinals this year, I'm set up from every position. I'ma smack niggas in the mouth again.
All right, so they coined you CNFC. Because you dominated the NFC all of Madden 16. Can we expect that in Madden 17 as well?
I'm smacking niggas in their mouth. And Cap, I don't like the disrespect from you for you feeling like you was going to a Super Bowl Season 1. Jay Killer, you lucky I let you slide on the Super Bowl when you cheesed me, baby. So remember that. I handed you that. Banco, let's keep it real, baby. When we got on that mic for that first game, I said no holds bar. That wasn't no sim game. You beat me on Madden. I respect it. Good W. But your game is suspect, baby. Everybody else, Ninja, got to tell you, G, you hit me with the Fugazi. I was up 14. I let that one go. If I feel bad about anything, it's about letting that one go. But you got me. Much respect due. But Madden 17, I'm going to do what I did again. I got another week conference. Who I got? Cowboys, bum. Jumpman, I don't even talk about him. He's a bum. Who else we got in the league? Corn. That's my nigga, you know what I'm saying? I can't even say nothing about him, but he's a bum too. You know what I'm saying? All niggas in the NFC bum. McKay, I see you. Cap, you better watch out for Frame. Jay Killer, monkey on your back right now, so I'm going to let that monkey sit on your shoulder, boy, because you don't want no more of this work. You dig?
Okay, we gonna end this.
See.
Okay, we gonna end this one here, man. We'll give you some coaches, and I know they bums, but you know what I'm saying, we still gonna give you a few coaches, and you just just give us a little something about them, man. Coach Rico, man.
Man, Rico up and coming. He gonna shock a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? He already got a good squad, but let's hope he keep his emotions tied in. My man gonna do good.
Okay, Coach Chubbs of the Titans.
Chubbs, he do his thing. Like, I don't respect the Season 5 Super Bowl because he played me. I only played one game that season, so, like, I don't give that no respect. But he wins. I watch his games. He got a good little scheme that that bother people. He's a good deal. I can't knock him.
Okay. And we gonna end this one here. As you see, Coach Sin said he gonna be smacking them in the mouth. All man 17, man. We want to thank you for your time, Coach Sin, man. And what you got going on tonight, man? What's going on in Arizona?
Man, I'm about to get out to this little hookah bar with this little female. You know what I do late night, boy.
Hey, do what you do, bro. Take care, man.
All right, baby.
All right, man.